Hey Plant Fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is not my jungle, it's my car. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. We're in my car because it's really bright. We're heading to Worcester today. I'm going up to Worcester, Massachusetts to hang out with Kayla from the Plant Ward. And I'm not going to the Plant Ward. I hate to disappoint you, but even better, we're going to be going to their personal greenhouse and seeing what they have. I literally have no idea what they have, but I'm very excited to see it and take you guys along with me for the ride. So I don't know what to expect, but I just wanted to throw a quick little intro in here for you because I just got in my car. I'm about to hit the road. It's a little over an hour drive. So I will see you when we get there.
Hello.
This is Matt.
I'm Matt. My wife and I, Kayla, have a plant store in Worcester called The Plant Ward, and we decided to build a greenhouse. So Jacqueline's up here to give a little tour.
Yeah, let's check it out. What do we got?
Yeah, so this whole table up front is pretty much going to be like my personal plants that I all had at home, and plants that I'm going to be using as mother plants for propagation and things of that nature.
This looks like one of those, what is it, red cardinal?
Yeah, that's
variegated?
a black cardinal.
Alright, I was close.
Yeah. So
missed
there's
that one.
2 plants in there. I want to let it get a little taller and then probably do some air layering and then go ahead and cut that up.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I didn't see this either. This ZZ is like full-on variegated.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Like kind of sun-stressed. Cute.
Yeah, a bunch of different stuff, like some monsteras I've saved just that we've gotten in that have had some real crazy color on them.
Yeah, this one's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's real pretty.
Strawberry
And a few
shake.
different things, like I was only able to get these in once. This is a Dracaena malachite, and when we got them in, we ended up selling every one of them, but Kayla insisted we kept one for herself, and that is one of them. But it's a real pretty one. We haven't been able to get them again, so I'm not sure what's going on with that plant. I know it looks sick, but it's not.
I know it does, but that's why it's fascinating.
Yeah. Then just a few other things on this table here. I know this doesn't look like much, but that's a Ace of Spades chunk that I'll regrow back from. It had a rough time. Just the Luxurians. Here's another little ZZ variegated.
These Florida Beauties are really pretty with their like minty. I love when they layer and get minty like that, or like that sage green.
Definitely. We got some rolling benches. This basically makes it so we can have more space to grow rather than individual aisles and things like that. But there's a few other plants within here that are pretty neat. Just a lot of mother stock, Florida Beauties. You can see we've done some cuts there. Let's see, this is a Monstera Seriana, Hawaiian form is what that one was called. Just did some propagation of that, which they're back there behind us. We can show you those in a minute.
That's pretty.
Some really cool anthuriums that we're growing. We'll use as like, breeding anthuriums. This one is a Thai Crystal Mag X Ace of Spades. What else do we have in here? This is a really rough shape. It's gonna come back though. I just repotted it and everything. This is a SKG Silver. But a really high silver.
That's pretty, yeah.
So we're going to keep that for breeding purposes. What else do we have over here?
It's one of my favorite Syndapsis.
Oh yeah, the Silver Lady.
Yeah, she's cute.
I did just take a whole round of cuttings off of it, and it's just coming right back already. Really nice. What else?
Standeliana is really nice variegation too.
Yeah, that one's really pretty. So what's tough about those is I've found that the aerial roots like to just like dry up. And then it makes it almost impossible to do cuttings with, because once those really dry up, they don't really root.
Yeah.
So your best bet is to always take like a top cutting of this plant, because they're going to be the freshest. Like, see how that's still really green?
For sure.
So that will root no problem. But these are pretty much almost very, very hard to get rooted.
That's good to know. I hadn't ever really considered that, but this is a really nice high color one.
Yeah. One I put on a pole. I think it was 2 plants in there, or 3. I can't remember. That one just got completely cut as well. That's Scindapsus jade aurea.
You got a table of butt cuts.
Yes, I do. For sure. This is a just your variegated heartleaf. Again, mother stalk. It is ready for another haircut for sure.
That thing grows like a weed.
It does for sure. That's Anthurium king clarinerbium, so it's got a different shape on the sides of it, which we have some that were just imported. I can show you as little babies as well. Little variegated birds of paradise.
So cute.
Yeah, probably
I've
just
never seen that one.
personal plant. We're not gonna obviously sell or do anything
Wrap
with.
load of Monstera over there.
Yeah.
That's like a dream. I gotta get a quick
Go ahead.
peek at these. How many do you think you have here? Or you probably
There's
know.
Probably close to maybe 75 or 80
Wow.
albos there.
Like, is this not everyone's dream? Look at some of this variegation hiding in here. How do you not see ones that look special and just want to keep them all?
Yeah, it's difficult for sure. I am going to select through a few and use them like top cuts and things like that.
Yeah. It's always rough when you want to keep them all.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
I'm definitely more of a fan of like the marbled kind of variegation.
Me too.
throughout, rather than the segmental, because anything
Me
that's
too.
segmental, it will eventually brown. It's all the way in. But if it's more stable and splattered throughout the leaf, it's going to hold that white.
This one's gorgeous. That's like a perfect leaf to me.
Yeah, that's a real pretty one.
Stunning.
But yeah, I think there's, I don't know, maybe 75 in there. Not 100% sure.
Goals. I only have 4. 4's not enough. Cute
Then,
icons.
Right here, we are starting to grow a lot of carnivorous plants. A couple different types of Venus flytraps, some pitcher plants, and that's what they look like when we pot them all up. We use a sphagnum peat mix, and that's pretty much how they come in. Just little plugs.
Little plugs. They're so stinking cute. These little blooms. I can't handle it. Sundews, those are, right? Now I
Yes.
know why you guys like them so much. They are
Yeah.
really, really cute.
They have these little, not to pick it up all weird, but I don't know if you can get a close-up, but the little tiny hairs, they get these little circle dewdrops basically on top of all of those.
Yeah.
And the flies little fruit flies or anything like that will land on it, and that's the nutrients for the plant. And then they produce these long spikes with these flowers.
So cute.
So, yeah, they're pretty cool. But we'll have those probably about a month or so before we put them out for sale. And then we fill these trays up with a reverse osmosis water. We have a system over there that literally just very slowly will fill this tray up, because these are bog type plants and they like to just sit in water. But the next bench over, I have, this is a large Escalito. I've had that plant back when they were expensive. I think I bought this plant when it was just a 2-leaf plant. I paid around $500 for it. That's when they were just coming around and things like that, but I don't regret it now
Huge.
because it is big.
That was a good price at the time, though.
At the time it was, yeah. These are all of that Monstera cereana that I showed you earlier. These are kind of, that's what the top was, and that's the top plant. It
They're
looks like
so
it's
cute.
not slowing down even though it was just cut.
I love it.
I do a lot of rooting in like size 3 perlite, if anybody's wondering. I use Mother Earth, and it just, to me, it's a great size. It doesn't hold too much moisture to rot the plants, and it's just very well draining. But then there's another little sea of high color selected ties.
Yeah, those are really pretty. I don't know. I think I might like Tycons better than Albos.
I like the yellow variegation.
I know the Oreo is my favorite.
Yes.
Out of all of them, I keep buying them.
Yeah.
Every time I see one, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Why not?
So now I have like 3 or 4. Yeah, these are nice, but the Tycons are tempting too because the prices are so good sometimes that I'm like, I don't need another one, but I want it. See this babe a little closer if I can get my arm all the way up there. This is goals. I call this one Jared Leto.
Go for it.
Monster Jared Leto, Esquileto. Epipremnum is beautiful too. If I could ever get mine actually like on a pole instead of just giving me constant runners.
Yeah, they get a little wild. They like that one is pretty much,
For sure.
why not continue growing up the pole? It says, no, we're just going to come off right now.
Look at those stems though. The variegation on it is gorgeous. I love when you could see like those candy cane striping.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
So pretty.
Kayla and I were just at a botanical garden and we saw a huge Thai constellation, and I had no idea that the actual flower and fruit itself was variegated as well.
Yeah.
Yellow and green. It was really nice to see.
I know, variegated fruit is fascinating. I don't know what Hoya this is.
Yeah, that's going to be a question for Kayla. I'm not sure.
Clemenciorum, maybe? Tangamus.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just throwing out guesses.
Yep.
Cute little syngoniums.
Yeah, these were fresh import, and then we have some other fresh import plants that you guys will see that are, freshly imported. They always get worse before they get better.
For sure.
But
Cute little Hoyas, though. They're calling these Silver Moon, but they are AH074. Cute little Finlays. Sarawaks. Some Incrusata. Do you know the names of all of these, or?
I don't know enough about them. I know we have like a variegated Obovata, and I know the Kerry, but that's where as far as I
These
go.
are fun because they're fuzzy on the undersides.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Little caudatas. Very cute. And some carrii. I had to show you. You guys know I had to show you the Hoya.
These are all just fresh cuttings I took a few days ago.
They're beautiful.
Those were off of the mother plants that you saw on the table over there, the first table.
Even your Burl Marx is nicely variegated.
Yeah, that one is a funky one. I mean, it's crazy how these Burl Marx just grow.
They just grow like
I had it up against the wall, so the back is not doing anything.
That's what all of mine look like.
I mean, I don't even know. I feel like this should be classified as something else besides philodendron because the growth is just...
It's very strange.
It does what it does.
It's part of the reason why I don't love it.
Yeah.
It's not like one of my favorite. Like, it's beautiful, but it's just not... I wanted it for so long, and then once I finally got it, I was like,
Right.
Not sure.
What else do we have over here? This is a
It reverts pretty easy.
a mother plant of Epipremnum skeleton key.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
I took a round of cuttings off it, and then it, when you do that, they kind of go right back to a smaller size, but then they size back up
Right.
as well.
I had a cutting from a friend, but it didn't root well for me.
They, again, the same thing. If those aerial roots dry up real hard,
Yeah,
it's pretty hard to get them to go. Oh yeah, look at that. There's fenestrations in that one.
Cute.
Let's see. This plant right here is, I actually requested when we had done an import to get a Williams eye, and this is what was sent to us, which then after going back and forth with them and receiving it, they said it's a hybrid between a Hope Salone and a Williams eye. I didn't know I was getting a hybrid. I thought I was getting a Williams eye, but I mean, I don't hate it.
No, it's beautiful.
It did come out beautiful. I got that with one leaf on it.
Oh, wow.
And it took its time. One leaf and one tiny root about an inch long. So
That's so rewarding, though.
earlier on that front table, we showed the mother plant,
Right.
the Scindapsus jade. Basically,
pretty.
this is all the cuttings. They're just going to be a single node cutting.
You just put them right in soil?
Yeah, so believe it or not, I learned that from a couple growers. They literally, a lot of people will take cuttings and they let them callus and all that fun stuff. I've talked to multiple growers and they say, oh, we don't do that. We don't have time for that. We cut and we
You
stick.
just plop them right in.
And
yeah.
I go, well, what about it callusing? And they said, never a problem. I said, okay. So I tried it. I did the exact same thing. I don't know if I used a Pro Mix here or what I used, but they all had good little aerial roots on them, little nubs that were healthy. So I have a feeling they're going to take off. This has been about a week now, I think. And
So
the
they're
leaves are still
stable,
looking
yeah.
great. So I think they're doing something. I know that this section right here is rooted up because I had put those, Amazon sells those little round balls that you can put over the
Yeah.
nodes. I tried it and they work great.
Yeah, I know. I
You
gotta
know?
try that with my Monstera.
Yeah. And then we looked at those. So again, now we're getting into some stuff like fresh imports, and this is kind of how the stuff comes in. These are variegated amedriums, and they're going to take some time to come back.
For sure.
Some may not make it, but that's, I guess, the nature of it.
That's for
This
sure.
is just one that, I don't know why, I just kept extending the poles up, and I liked it, so it just kept
It
growing.
stayed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, more
Little
fresh
Oreos.
imports, Oreos. They're
Mine did really well on import, my
Did
Oreo. Yeah.
It all depends. I noticed if you spend a little bit more money on your imports and get larger plants, they withstand that shipping process a lot better.
Yeah. Mine's pretty big, and it still has all of its original leaves.
That's
And it's like
awesome.
rooting like mad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's ready
great.
to be like potted up into a chunky mix soon.
I have one up front when we make our way back up there that I bought from the International Aeroid Show in Florida. And I got it as 2 leaves, and it's now probably 5 or 6 feet tall.
Nice. I love it.
Again, these are all fresh import Florida beauties. And then if you want to roll in there is some
Some
Peru.
variegated Perus. Yeah, those are nice. Oh, I'm stuck.
Oh, gotcha.
We're fine. Yeah, these are gorgeous. I don't have this one yet. I was waiting for the prices to go down and to get like a nice big one, because I feel like the green Peru, when they first hit the market and everybody was going mad for them, I got like a cutting and it took forever for it to grow. So then
Same
eventually
thing.
I just got like a big fully established plant and it grows like crazy. So I'm like, I don't want to do that again with the variegated one.
Yeah, with the Peru, it's
This
the
one's really
exact
nice,
same thing.
though.
I ended up having to take my mother plant of the variegated Peru and cut it all the way back, because the same exact thing with these. If those aerial roots dry up, they're almost impossible to root. And if they do, it's months and months and months.
Yeah, I don't know why I never like thought about it like that, but you definitely have a point there.
Yeah, I learned it through experience.
Yeah.
So,
Are these the T25s?
yes. Yep.
Cute. Would you believe I found one at Lowe's?
Did you really? I think I did see that. Did you post it on a video?
I
right?
did.
Yeah,
I
saw
separated
that.
out into little baby plants like this.
Oh, that's so
and
cool.
sold it.
That's great.
Because I don't do syngonium, but I was like, this is cute. People will probably want.
They-
I had no idea what it was. I was
Yeah.
like, but I've never seen it before, so I'm gonna snag it.
It's a really, really pretty plant. These were actually an import a long time ago, and I think this is all I have left of them.
Yeah.
But
I'm
there's-
just happy to bring the plants to the people, you know?
that absolutely
I was like, ooh, this looks rare. I'm gonna buy it.
right. A lot of people get this plant confused though with the Three Kings. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
or
kinda
there
look
was
like it.
another one that I thought it was that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head that has like even skinnier leaves. I think Starlight they call
yes,
it.
Yes, that's right.
But I was told that mine is a T25 because it has that like pinkish, like very subtle pink edge
Okay.
to the leaves.
Nice. Yep.
So I was like, all right. Well, you're telling me then it's more expensive.
That's right. That's always good. That's always great.
But
These are some more imported ties that have come in.
I love these.
Again, they gotta go through their whole process. We won't sell any of the imported plants until they are giving us roots to the outside of the pot, a whole bunch of fresh roots, and we want to see at least one new leaf come out.
For sure.
And then for us, that's the safe zone at that point.
Yeah,
to
I do the
actually
same
sell
thing.
them. And over here, these were actually crops that I did just randomly, my plant was overgrown. I just threw them all in a pot, and they actually took off. And this was the exact same thing. So it's just a real dense mix, and it was a cut right into the soil. And I guess so. They love it. So
Yeah, whatever works.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how my mom does it.
yeah,
I told her to put it in water. She was like, why?
yeah. These are all of the Scindapsus silver ladies.
This leaf is huge. Oh my gosh, I love this one. It's one of my favorites for sure. I just love a silvery leaf.
Yeah, me too.
This is one of my favorites too. This thing grows like crazy for me, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite. When they were really hard to get, I did get some from online, and they were like leaves that were like 8 to 10 inch, like just huge.
Yeah.
And of course, I didn't get them on a pole quick enough, so they kind of downsized a little as they were growing.
Yeah, but they size right back up.
Yeah.
I like it trailing too. I don't mind the little leaves.
No, it's very
I
pretty.
think they're cute.
These are, again, fresh imports, but they came
look
in
really good.
phenomenal. Like, I'm pretty sure this has already put out a new leaf since it's been here.
Yeah.
These are King of Clarinervium. So they end up getting like a wide sinus, or I should say a wide lobe on the side, and they get more of like a
cute.
long, narrow leaf.
Oh, I like that.
So we don't see anybody really selling them. So
No,
we
that's
decided
really
to bring
pretty.
them in.
Yeah.
This here is a tray of, these are King of Spades. Again, also fresh imports, but they're actually doing pretty well.
They look
Showing
really good.
some
Look
new
at that
leaves.
new emergent. Ooh, you pink and you're cute.
Yeah.
I love when the new leaves come in pink. But doesn't everybody?
Right. Anthurium pterodactyl variegated.
Yeah, those are cool.
So they're still a pretty pricey plant. They were really expensive to bring in, but that's why you don't see a ton of them. But they're very, very, very pretty plant. They get a leaf shape more like, let's see, this is a non-variegated version.
Yeah.
They just kind of lobe out like really big. It's one of my favorite anthuriums.
I love it. That's cool. I like the curly.
Oh, that one is neat. That is different.
Cute.
But so those are awesome. So we brought some in that weren't variegated because you don't really see non-variegated ones.
No, those are beautiful.
You know, again, they look stressed because they were in a box for 5 days.
Yeah. No, these look really good for imports though.
Yeah.
For sure. I wouldn't even know these were imports
Right.
if you told me. I would just think that they were seedlings.
Yeah. They seem to take pretty well.
Well, these are cute too.
This is variegated Vitarifolium. So they get the long, strappy leaf
Yes.
on them.
People go nuts for these.
They're really, really pretty plants. Again, you know, they got to do their thing. It'll be a month and a half to 2 months before they really, before I'm comfortable selling them.
Yeah, my minimum is like 6 weeks.
Yeah, for sure. This one's pretty cool right here. This is a
One of these.
this is an Anthurium Thai ruby.
That's friggin' stunning.
So this plant here, it comes out, its new leaves come out that are, it's a bird's nest type Anthurium, which is, you know, not a lot of people like them, but when they start putting this kind of color out, I mean, how
Yeah.
could you not?
I mean, it's pink. People like pink plants.
Right? So-
Regardless of what they are.
Yeah. They come out white and then they start going pink with
That's so cute.
the age. And then I went ahead and I actually just pollinated that.
Nice.
And if it does take, I did pollinate it with itself, then we should, by the looks of that inflow, maybe have a couple hundred seeds.
And will they come out variegated?
Yeah, they should. They should. So,
I was just admiring the Veitchii.
yeah, that's a pretty plant. I actually put 2 plants in one pot here.
Yeah.
So if I do some pollinating, it would be a lot easier. 'Cause they'll
Right.
be right in with each other.
This new leaf is gorgeous.
And what do we have here? These are variegated bipen. These were also fresh import plants, and they looking like they haven't even had a hiccup at all.
Yeah, they look really good.
So, but we try to have like the people overseas send us pictures of the roots on it, like a handful of them. So if
Yeah.
we're getting in 50 or 60, send us 10 root pictures, and
You just have an idea of
Just
what you're working with. That's
Yeah.
smart.
then we could flip over to here. This kind of corner gets actually a little bit more shade than the rest of the greenhouse, so I'm kind of put the Anthurium over here a little bit.
This is beautiful. I don't know what any of them are, but...
Oh, no, we can talk about them.
They're so
that's
pretty.
an Anthurium querulence, I believe that one's called. It's a nice Anthurium, but it's got such a long stem that, I don't know, I like more of the, where they come out of the center a little bit better.
Right.
Personally.
Me too.
These are a Doriaki Doriaki Silver, so it's a Doriaki crossed with a silver blush.
Yeah, it's cute.
Pretty plant there. Along the back there, that's just a regular Anthurium crystallinum. And there's a one right over here with a brand new leaf as well.
Obsessed.
Which is great. In the back,
I got rid of mine.
What's that?
I got rid of mine because it kept growing stupid, and I was like, let me just give it to somebody who's gonna like love it and appreciate it. It was getting neglected, like in the corner.
I've noticed they enjoy a lot more water than you know, you would think.
Maybe that's why it didn't like me.
Really?
So it was getting neglected.
Yeah. In the back there, these are Magnificum Silvers. It's a pretty Anthurium. It's an easygoing, easy care Anthurium. And then we also have Frigetti as well.
Yeah, I do like that one. I like that it's closed, the sinus. Like, it's just rounded.
I think that may be the only Anthurium that has the completely closed round sinus.
Yeah, that one's on my list. Is that one hard to keep happy?
No, they're pretty simple.
So cute. I love the silver blush, too. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a great plant.
Love a silvery leaf. I just like how silver variegation sparkles a little bit.
I have at home, you know, after this little greenhouse tour, if you wanted to see, I have some of my personal Anthuriums there that I'm using to kind of breed in a controlled environment.
Nice.
I have a silver blush that has just a spot of green. The entire leaf is silver.
Oh, nice.
So.
Yeah, you've got some really silvery ones in here, too.
Yeah, those are all straight silver blush.
Silver variegation is fascinating to me, though, because it's just like air pockets in the leaf tissue. So then that makes me wonder, like, if you can manipulate the variegation or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can't really do it so much with plants like this that they kind of have to have it in their genetics.
Yeah.
I wonder about silver variegation because it's like that with Hoya. If you give them less light, they get more silver.
Okay.
So I'm like,
yeah.
I need to find somebody who's like done the science on that.
Yeah.
But these are gorgeous too.
All Red Andersons here. These were imported probably a good 2 months ago at least. I wonder if I didn't write a date on those ones, but they came in with just a couple leaves and almost no roots at all. So again, we weren't comfortable selling them until they were showing new leaves and some great roots. So those will be up for sale too. Cute. This is actually, it's called Barinia Snowbush. So it's just like a little bush, you know. They need to get a little bit of light, but
it looks like a ficus.
Right.
It's cute. It looks like something I would kill unless I put it in a terrarium.
Yeah. It's a nice plant. They get pretty big.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah, that's got some red in. There's actually another version of this called Roseo Picta.
Yeah, this is like red in here.
Yeah, and they kind of have that color.
Cute.
Here's a couple more Anthurium. This is I think a Luxurians crossed with a crystallinum.
This leaf almost looks iridescent.
When they start to come out, they have like, it's in the light, it's like a purpley color.
Yeah.
It's a real pretty leaf.
That's gorgeous. All these massive epipremnum.
Yeah, we're going to want to propagate these soon. They are literally going to the top of the poles.
New leaf. I know. This is another plant where I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it big.
Yeah,
because it's such a pain in the butt.
It takes a while
to get it up the pole. It doesn't want to attach to the pole.
A lot of things have to do with the conditions as well. I mean, growing in a greenhouse condition versus a home setting. Greenhouse, you can get real high humidity, which makes those roots want to just attach themselves to things.
For sure.
Over here, I mean, you could just look at the pure small size, and then right at the top of the pole, that's not much of a difference.
That's a really nice one. You've got tons of growth on here, too. Gotta love an epipremnum.
Yeah. And what do we got over here?
Okay, we're back. The fan keeps cutting us off. But these are Glorious,
Glorious, yeah.
Gloriosum.
And El Chaco Red.
I love these ones.
Yeah, these are real pretty.
Look at that leaf. Oh, you're so cute. I love the new leaves when they come in. Look at how cute you are.
Yeah, they're adorable. And then when they get real mature, that just gets redder and redder in the back.
I love it.
But El Chaco Red. Real pretty plant.
Or they're calling it Rubra Juvenile or something now too.
Nice. Majestic?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
they
it's
all look the
Majestic.
same to me. Majestic, Soderoy,
Yep.
Mamhe, or however you're supposed to say it. Mammy. How do you say that?
I say Mamai.
Mamai. That's cute. These Ring of Fire are really nice. When you give them highlight, they'll get more pink. For sure. Mine is in like really highlight, so it's like just all pinkish, like red.
Yeah, I love how on the Ring of Fire though, you get a lot of that pinkish color on the new leaves, but then it hardens off to like this.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Very cute.
A few different things mixed in over here.
Jose.
Yeah, some Jose Bueno. More ties.
I know, I love them. I love them. Never enough ties. That's pretty much it, except for your more common stuff over here. I can go through really quick. Just give people a peek.
This was actually my first.
Oh shoot!
My
look at
first
that.
rare plant.
I didn't even
Kayla
see
bought
that.
this for me when I was just getting into plants, and I said, "Yeah, I want one of those. I want one of those." And
Cute.
she's like, "All right, I'll get you one." So she found me one. It was a one leaf cutting. And it was $200, unrooted, or was it rooted? Slightly rooted. So I just started growing it, upsized it. We've had our ups and downs. You know, she ended up getting a little root rot because I was learning about plants, but now she's back. She's good. She's doing good now because I figured it out. This Araya I did buy from the Aroid show with just these two leaves on it right here.
Oh wow.
And
How long ago was that?
2 years ago?
Yeah.
It was 2 years
Nice.
ago, and I paid $900 for those two
Oh, wow.
leaves. But it just goes to show how things have changed.
For sure.
I have a few people that want me to sell them cuttings of it, and I don't know. Kayla's telling me I should cut it too. But,
This is why I buy multiples. I'm like, no, this one's mine.
right? So we have some important ones we'll have.
That's why I have like 4 of every single of these. I have 4 elbows,
Yeah.
like 4 of those, a bunch of ties, because I'm always like, then I have more options for cutting.
Yes.
I don't have to just keep on cutting my personal plant over and over again.
Because it's always risky when you make a cut, because you never know if it's going to activate somewhere where there's no striping on the stem, and
For
then you're
sure.
left with a plant that doesn't have as much as you want. Where
For
this,
sure.
you know it's good. It's going to keep doing this.
Yeah. The only time I would cut that is when it gets too tall and you gotta restart it. You gotta restart the top, you know?
Yeah, which is what I would do. I would keep the top cut, because that would kind of maintain its variegation, you know, carrying on, but who knows what the lower cuts will do.
They root so easy for me too, these ones, honestly. Much easier than these. These are a pain in the butt.
These, maybe because it just has more green, and maybe this lighter color will help photosynthesize where the white doesn't at all.
Yeah, maybe.
But like this thing throws these runners like you wouldn't believe. Like this one's pretty much almost to the pot.
I know, I love those. My elbow, I call them her dreads because they're so long. So common
so
stuff.
yeah, so basic, you know, kind of more common house
So
plants.
some of the stuff I got from Emma's.
Oh, awesome.
I got some milk confetti. I think I got some of these, the Bromarks.
Fantasies.
Because these used to be expensive and hard to get.
They were.
And I love how available they are.
Like this new leaf is coming out pretty long.
It's gorgeous.
It is a beautiful plant. I love looking at it, and it's like you can
I
see
know.
all of, I don't know, call it little squares, call it little pigments of the
I
plant.
love the texture. The veining on it is so cool.
Yeah, they're a beautiful plant. I've seen these pretty long too. That would be a goal to get one of these like
Really big?
long.
Yeah, for sure. Like this one.
Yeah, this is a lot of people are probably like, what is that? What is that? This is a Monstera dubia fenestrated.
Crazy.
And usually nobody ever sees them, but this is
you
kind
can
of
tell from
the
down
dubia
here.
leaf.
Yeah.
And this is actually a pure example of what they do when they climb. They start out here, and literally every leaf gets bigger and bigger on its way up to
look at that.
getting double
Most
fenestrations.
recent one is crazy. Makes me want to like make mine happy.
Yeah.
Mine hasn't been happy. I need to chop it up and like try and start over. Cute little whale fins. I love these, especially when they have little babies popping out.
Yeah.
So cute. You got
And it's
some
funny
little.
because everybody, you always only usually see them sold. It's just the one fin.
Yeah.
Because I think that the growers just cut off the baby and start another one as soon as they see it.
Probably. I managed to snag mine that had like a little baby coming in, so now it's just 2 leaves.
That's cool.
And the variegated ones. I don't know if you've ever seen the variegated ones, but they're really cute.
One sitting up here.
Did I miss it?
Yeah, doing its own little.
Oh, cute. Yeah. I imported a bunch of those last year.
This one's actually got a new growth.
Cute.
So.
I was thinking about getting more. I don't know. You guys let me know if you would want some variegated whale fins because they're so easy to import. They really don't require any rehabbing because like snake plants you can sell with no roots.
They pretty much.
They're going to be fine. Yeah. Like I don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
That thick leaf that holds all that moisture.
For sure. They're so easy. So easy to import. I had like literally wouldn't even know they were imports. They didn't skip a beat. Love this one too.
Yeah, it's a really pretty plant.
Lemon lime Maranta. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with the classic Deliciosa either. Oh, did I tell you I found a sport? I found a sport variegated
Did you?
Monstera Deliciosa at freaking Lowe's.
Everybody posted. I can never seem to find them.
And it's so nicely variegated that some people were like, maybe it was a low color Albo that got accidentally mixed in. I'm like,
Wow.
I don't know if they even grow those though.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Crassipediolata. I've been seeing these a lot.
They're pretty.
They're definitely in mass production now, which is not a bad thing. Parasitica black margin, little cutie. See, now these are interesting because they get splashy. And if you give them lower light, they'll get more splashy, but then you won't get the dark edges. So it's like a
I think I rather the
a
dark
give or
edges.
take, you know? The dark edges are pretty. Some queens, some princesses, Macrophylla latifolia.
Yeah.
We call them both. Mine threw out reverse variegation on one stem and turned into a pot of gold.
Oh, nice.
Inner variegated. Lipstick plants, I always kill those, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
These are cute. What are these?
That's a good question. They had just come in. I think
Alocasia something or other.
I think these are Alocasia something Watsonia wrinkle.
Look
I
at
believe.
the back of the leaves.
Yeah, they're
That's
really
pretty.
They get this like crazy silver throughout the leaf itself.
Yeah, I don't know what's prettier, the front of the leaf or the back of the leaf.
Yeah, I know that this has the name wrinkle in it. I think it's Watsoniana wrinkle, and in maturity these get like really like wrinkled backs.
That's pretty cool.
Because there's 2 different types. There's I think the Watsoniana, and then there's the wrinkle. And these ones I know are wrinkle.
Very cute.
You wouldn't happen to know the name on these, would you?
Well, you know what? I've never heard of them
No.
before.
Yeah.
Every time I'm at a live sale and people are asking for
Yeah.
Jacqueline and like saying, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm right here.
That's right.
No, I love these. Mine lives in water though because I can't keep it happy unless
No,
it's
you-
in water.
They're finicky. Some Alocasia I actually let them go dry, to the point where they start to droop, and then I rewater, and they're fine. Other ones actually like to maintain moisture. So I guess it's the plant and maybe your household conditions.
Probably.
Little corm activated right there.
So cute.
Um,
These are the variegated
Variegated. Let's see.
Gagiana.
Nope, they're actually something that had just kind of come out. We'll get
I'm
the
just
name
making
on
things
those.
up because I don't know that much about alocasia. But I like from being in live sales, I always see. These are cute too. I never know the name of this one. Some Birkins. I'm just like standing here. I'm fine. Some Cebu Blues, Pothos.
So Macrorrhiza marble camouflage.
Oh,
That's these ones.
okay.
Really pretty plant. but
I like anything that looks camouflage.
right.
Yeah.
So, I know that I don't think many people have these for sale right now. They literally were just released, so you may
Cute.
start seeing them around.
Do we know what these are called?
This is the it's like Regini. It's also something that just kind of
They're cute.
Too.
They feel thicker.
Yeah,
Which is usually a good thing.
Here, right?
I mean, I don't expect you to know them all.
Yeah.
Some pothos. This is another one of those plants that I just have to get it big, I think.
Yeah.
The Altissima, every time I buy a baby one, it just little by little starts dying. Same thing with this.
The fiddle.
Yeah, I think that like with certain ficus, you just have to get them bigger. Like you're better off with like starting with a larger one. Not Elastica. You do whatever you want with these and they'll be fine. I love this one. I just bought another one that has like big chunks of green on it because I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
You always see them like super high variegated, but I actually kind of like the low variegated ones that are speckled with the darker green more.
I think those are variegated euphorbia.
Yeah, they're cute. There's like 700 different names for them, but they're cute. And look at all the cute little succulents. They look so healthy and colorful.
Yeah, let me pull those out.
I love succulents.
Don't
and
bring me messed up cissus here.
oh, I don't care. Messed up. They look fine.
Yeah, a couple bad leaves, but yeah. So.
It's a cissus.
Yeah.
I'm just happy if it like keeps a leaf. Like those are really weird.
That
I don't
was
think
called,
I've
like,
ever
lust or something.
seen that before. I actually got started in plants on succulents. Oh, cute little bear paws. Always have to pet the bear paws.
Right, and then this
Oh,
one's
that's cute. That one's like super variegated. Ooh,
variegated
pretty.
Haworthia.
I found one of those in like Home Depot years ago, but it wasn't that variegated.
Nice.
And I killed it, so it's no longer with us.
What else do we get?
Another dubia. Some begonias.
These are actually, I haven't seen these around too much. I think they're also just kind of coming around. It's actually a yellowbird, is what it's called. And from research, they actually get a longer, narrower leaf.
Interesting. Yeah, the white ones are more common.
Yeah, white, and I've seen white and red, but yellowbird I haven't. So I brought in a tray just
Cute.
for the heck of it. Will we ever see them flower here? Probably not, but
Well, one can hope.
yeah.
Syngonium albos. Yeah, see, these are what? Rugose?
Yeah, rugosum, yep.
I didn't know they were textured like this.
Yeah, there are two different forms. There's an aberrant form, which is kind of like a really crinkly, fuzzy-looking leaf. Not fuzzy, but crinkly shaped leaf.
Yeah.
And then this is the other actual rugosum, which is like, it's like a leathery...
Yeah, it's interesting.
It is interesting. It's got these little translucent edges on it.
It's cute. This is gorgeous.
Yeah. Pretty...
What did we say these were?
Splendid.
Splendid?
Yes.
I didn't want to say it unless I was right.
No, I'm pretty sure splendid, yeah.
Gorgeous. I think that's really it.
Yeah.
I think we covered everything. That's probably one of my favorite leaves in here.
Yeah, that's stunning.
Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, fam, so that was the greenhouse. Thank you again, Matt, for showing us around. This is Kayla, also, by the way.
Yes.
And they own the Plant Ward here in Worcester, Massachusetts. Definitely make sure you check it out if you're in the area. Highly recommend. Like I said, we're not going there today, but we came here, which is better, I think. So thank you for showing me around, and that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. You guys gotta do thumbs up with me. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know the drill. There's a join button. I'm gonna keep it quick so that they don't feel awkward standing here, but I appreciate you guys.
No problem.
And let's go get some food.
All right.
Okay, bye.